Now, Paul McDermott has been at the forefront of the comedy industry since the Doug Anthony All-Stars first took to the stage in the 1980s. Since then, Paul has hosted a successful radio show, several TV programs, and he performed stand-up around the globe.
He's a pretty talented guy, pretty talented. He's about to take the road for his new show, creatively titled Paul Sings. He's here now. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning. How are you both?
Good, mate. You look very well this morning.
You look very elegant. Most of you look elegant.
You look very sweet.
I've made an effort.
You turn it on for this time of the morning. Don't let anyone say you don't.
Admiration.
Let me read this now. I want to read this from your press release. It says, Paul sings, prepare for a swoonful. Paul McDermott.
A swoonful?
A swoonful. What is that?
I must admit, I've never read the press release, but a swoonful, I suspect, is swooning over the beauty and wonder of the songs.
So what sort of music are you doing on this tour?
There's songs that we did for shows like The Side Show and for Good News Week and Good News Weekend and Good News Week Night Light and other programs that we wrote for the TV, got performed once and never got performed again.
So it's like a best-of, really?
It's like a best-of songs that you've never heard, yeah.
Wow.
It's amazing.
So you wrote your own songs, yes?
Yes.
And I believe you do have a very fine voice. Now, I think your voice, I've been told,
extraordinary.
can hide the meaning behind some of your songs.
Sorry?
Does your voice hide the meaning behind some of your songs? The songs Shut Up and Kiss Me and Your Jeans Are Too Tight.
Oh, well, see...
So what inspires you for
they're
that?
classic songs.
See, some of those songs are the comedy songs. We're not really doing the comedy songs in this show. We're doing,
aren't you?
Just doing sweet, sort of beautiful songs.
The straight
songs
stuff.
like The Darkness.
The Darkness?
The Darkness.
What is that song about?
It's very beautiful. It's about the light. But it's called The Darkness.
I see what you did.
Contrast.
Right.
It was, yeah.
Well, do you think of yourself more as a comedian who sings or a singer who just happens to be funny?
I'm not quite sure how I don't think of myself very often. Gets a bit.
I think of you more often than probably you think of yourself.
I think of you quite often.
Yeah.
You boy.
Yeah.
I think that's how we go.
Crazy time.
I forgot. That's Paul. I wonder what he's doing now. Let me ask you, you've got a son as well. Xavier has just started school.
Well, he's 5. He started school.
He started school. How's
he
that
loves
going?
school. I hated school. I don't know how you feel about school, but I hated school. He loves school.
Oh, I love school.
School's different now.
Yeah, kids like school.
They take care of each other, and it's really beautiful.
I used to be really sort of like, just sitting in my classroom listening to Doug Anthony All-Stars on my Tony Walkman. That's what I did.
Stop singing, David.
That would be you.
Stop singing.
Yeah. But let's talk about the boys. I mean, apparently you got back together recently, did you? Because I mean, it's such a great group, and for a lot of us, growing up listening to that was very formative for our teenage rebellion years, musically speaking. So, did you get back together recently? Is that what I'm hearing?
With the All-Stars?
Yeah.
Well, yes. I mean, we caught up. Tim recently got married, which was fantastic, very beautiful. So we caught up socially, but we haven't sort of got together to sing. Tim appeared a couple of times on Good News Week, and certainly catch up with Richard occasionally.
He's got his own radio stuff going, Richard.
He's doing very well.
Have you ever thought, this week I've got tickets to the Beach Boys. Very excited about this. So I thought excited. Maybe like
How
a bit
many
of
of them are alive?
There's only 2, and I think they're really old. No, but I thought that maybe you guys could have a bit of a Beach Boys reunion sort of thing and sort of go back. I mean, you'd sell out.
Do you think so? Big tour of the country?
Big tour.
Oh, you're hearing it first here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning.
Let's start with your small
the All-Stars
tour.
back together. We'll get this one out of the way, and then we'll get the All-Stars back.
Yeah,
together.
totally.
Now, Paul, being a comedian, what actually makes you laugh? Like, what tickles your fancy?
Oh, well, the bizarreness of the everyday. Yeah.
Having a kid certainly
constantly
does.
turning.
Having a kid
Children are
certainly does.
fantastic, aren't they, for comedy? It never stops. They're just always giving you something.
Now, tell me about this tour. We're not doing capital city. You're not doing capital cities yet, are you?
Oh, we're doing Perth. I would regard that as a capital city.
Certainly for mining.
Does anyone remember? Perth, yeah, Perth. We love Perth.
We love Perth.
Gorgeous Perth. We're doing that this Friday.
It's all up on the website.
2 shows as part of the comedy festival that's happening over there. And then we're travelling to Brisbane, I think, as part of the Writers' Festival, and then to Newcastle and Canberra. So they're capital cities.
They are.
Canberra's a capital city, isn't it?
We need Sydney and Melbourne on there too. When is that going to happen?
Oh, well, once we get the show together, it's nice and hot, fused by this little
Will you
run around
come
the
back
country.
and sing for us a little later on in the show?
I'd love to do that.
We'll give you all a warm-up. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Well, just
See
for
that?
me. Just
See
for
that?
me. I'm going to stand right there.
You've got a dedication now.
Paul McDermott.